Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you for hitting that play button. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about Corvettes. And, you know, should you buy one off of a dealer's lot, like this beautiful Z06 right here, or should you order one? Before I get started in this week's video, I do want to share a little bit of information with you guys. Of course, this week GM did release their top 50 dealers for selling Corvettes. So let's jump over the computer real quick and check them out. Guys, GM has released the top 50 Corvette dealerships for 2017. And, you know, of course, topping the list there is no surprise. We got Corvette Chevrolet coming in at number 1. Congratulations to those guys, 950 Corvettes. I mean, stop and think about that for a minute. 950. That's a lot of Corvettes to come through one dealership. You got Malkin there at 685, Criswell 354, of course Les Stanford at 464 or 416. So congratulations to these guys for, you know, just being huge ambassadors for Corvette. As I'm kind of going through the list here, you know, we'll you know, if any of them catch my eye, then we'll bring them up. We got Rick Corvette Conti, of course, at Coughlin Chevrolet there in Ohio, bringing in 129 Corvettes. Congratulations, Rick. Let's see. If you guys happen to see maybe a dealership that you guys have worked with, let me know in the comments below. We've got Bachman Chevrolet, the Chevy dude, in Louisville, Kentucky with 81. Finley Chevrolet out of Las Vegas with 75. Got a couple of different Rick Hendrick. Hendricks is always selling a lot of Corvettes. Well, we got Landers Chevrolet in Norman, Oklahoma. So we did have one Oklahoma dealership make the list. And they brought in 58 sales. So always cool to see the top 50 Corvette dealers in the country. Just amazing, guys, how dealerships, I mean, 950, that's a lot. That's just, when you try to wrap your mind around just how many cars that is, let alone Corvettes, that's amazing. And looking at the top 5 there, I mean, you're talking well over 1,500 cars. Well north of 1,500 cars. But again, huge kudos to all those guys, those dealerships out there. Now there are a lot of dealerships that sell, you know, 15 or 20 Corvettes a year, kind of like the dealership I'm at right now, Jim Norton Chevrolet. They're not a huge dealership when it comes to Corvettes, but they do carry them. And as of right now, they've only got 3 in stock. But that's to be expected because a lot of dealerships are really low on Corvette inventory because, of course, GM is just now ramping up production again. And a lot of the, got a beautiful Stingray right here behind me, but a lot of the dealerships had actually placed orders for 2018s, and GM said, we're just going to hold off on those. We're going to make them 2019s. So that's another reason why some of the dealerships don't have just a ton of inventory on them. Thing that happened this week, Ronnie, who lives here in the Tulsa area, he actually lives in Jinx area, if you're familiar with the Tulsa Metro, on I believe it was the Creek Turnpike, and as he's sitting there driving, something merges onto the highway next to him. Guys, check out this clip.
Is that a ZR1?
Yeah, look like it.
It's a new ZR1. Sure, it's a dealer plate. Manufacturer, right? Yeah, it's a new ZR1. It's a ZR1 convertible. Yeah, it's a ZR1 convertible. So out of Michigan, we see a ZR1. Look at this, guys. Manufacturer plate. Oh, I almost drove into that guy's lane. Sorry. Yep, that is a new ZR1, guys, with a convertible top, of all things.
That would be totally awesome to be just driving up and here comes the ZR1, Tesla ZR1 being trailered, pulled right up next to you. If you guys want to see the rest of his video, it's not very long. I'll leave it in the description below so you can watch the entire video. Guys, there are a lot of brand new people that are coming into Corvette. You know, the C7 has brought in so many brand new people into the C7 community. I talk to guys all the time that send me an email and say, Chuck, you know, I've always been a BMW guy. Chuck, I've always been a Porsche guy. I've always been a Dodge guy. And there's just something about the C7 that just made me have to go out and buy one. So not everybody that watches the vlog has spent 20, 25 years in Corvette or even owns a Corvette. And this video is mainly for you guys. And that is, hey Chuck, I want to get a Corvette. I went down to a local dealer. I've been online. I just can't find the one. I can't find the one that has everything that I want in it. And this is going to be a major purchase, and I just don't want to go down and buy one to have it. Well, guys, then that's what ordering a Corvette is all about. Now, there are some pros and cons to ordering a Corvette versus buying this one right here that's on the lot. You know, one of the cons is right now this particular car has employee pricing on it. That may not be the case 6-8 weeks from now, because see, the incentives that you get on your Corvette is based upon when the car lands on the actual car lot, not when you place the order. Why would you want to order one versus buying this one? Because you want the Corvette that you want. You want it the way you want it. You want the seats that you want. You want, you know, the interior, whether you want leather, you want Alcantara, whether you want, you know, maybe you don't want ceramic brakes. Maybe you want to just have the normal standard metal brakes. Maybe you don't want the carbon fiber. You'd rather have the carbon flash. All those types of things you can have built into the car that you want. People that say, you know, I go to my dealership, and, you know, are they going to be just as excited about selling me a car that I order as a car that's sitting on their lot? Well, we all know that dealerships want to sell what's on their lot, but dealers are also in the business of what? Selling cars. So if they're in the business of selling cars, they want to sell cars. And so if you want to order one, they're going to be just as excited, because you also bring to them a couple of different benefits. Number one, they're not going to be buying a car and it's sitting on their lot and they're having to pay interest and different things like that on it. You're a buyer. You mean this car is automatically going to be gone once it hits the ground. And so for that, hey, they're excited that you're ordering a car. What's another pro of ordering a car? Maybe you want to do a museum delivery and you want to be able to go up to Bowling Green and you want to be able to pick the car up right there at the museum and drive it back home or ship it back home or whatever you're going to do. You know, most people that go down there, they're going to drive it back home. Why wouldn't you? You know, you can't do that if you buy a car right here on the lot. That is one huge upside, that if you want that full experience of buying your very first Corvette, then you know you might want to order it so you can get that museum delivery. Another huge plus about ordering a Corvette is that you can have it and brought it in, and if you're not going to do the museum delivery, you can tell the dealer, hey, when it comes in, let me know so I can get there, get the pictures, get the video, whatever you want to do. But guys, I don't want your porters, I don't want the guy that's in the back touching the car. Tell them, say, hey, do not wash my car. Take the cover off. If there's anything that needs to be added to the car, side skirts or whatever they need to do to it, have them do those things. But when it comes to actually detailing the car, have your dealer leave it alone. You pick it up, and maybe you don't know jack about detailing cars, but in the meantime, you can find someone that does, and you can have them go down. You can take the car straight to them, have them do a detail on it where there's not going to be a ton of scratches all over it. And then they can do, maybe you want to do some expel on the front of the car. You want to do maybe the high impact areas, like the side mirrors. You might want to do the side skirts. You might want to do, again, the front, the hood. Those high impact areas, go ahead and get some protection on them. And then maybe if you want to, you may not want to, you may just want to wax your car the old-fashioned way, but if you don't want to, you can also have them go ahead and put a ceramic coating on it so that that car looks like glass. And that is one of the benefits of ceramic coating. Another thing, guys, when it comes to buying a Corvette, I don't recommend that anybody ever buy one if you're not financially ready to buy one. What does that mean, Chuck? No, I'm not saying you have to go down and pay cash for one like I did, but at least have 50% of what the car is going to cost you so that you can enjoy the car and it doesn't become something that just becomes a car payment and you have it, you don't enjoy the experience because you're financially strapped because you bought the car. Again, if you're wanting to buy a Corvette, it doesn't matter if you want to order it, it doesn't matter if you want to buy a used one, it doesn't matter if you want to buy one on a lot. The key thing is make sure you get what you want and make sure you can afford it. That's the huge thing.
Guys, until I see you at the next video, I hope each and every one of you have a blessed week. Now, let's check out some of your beautiful rides.